This is Justin Williams, making a video. I'm talking about AJ Styles and WWE situation, and Shane McMahon, and stuff like that. I think WWE, the only way that WWE can be boosted up is that AJ Styles is doing a good job, but at the same time, WWE ain't doing right lately because the PG era. Don't get me wrong, the PG era is good, but it ain't like the way the WCW was. The WCW was PG, but at the same time, it had a lot of good ratings back then because of the NWO, WCW going at each other, stuff like that. Whether it be the Wolfpack, in NWO Hollywood versus WCW, but back in the mid '90s, like '96, '97, WCW, NWO don't boost up the ratings for WCW. They don't boost up the ratings because they were back in my day when I was a kid. WWE had good ratings back then. So, but now, after that, in 2001, this big man bought WCW and ECW. So when WCW started doing this last thing back in March of 2001, like almost 15 years ago, a long time ago. So I think AJ Styles would do better if he was Intercontinental Champion. Because WWE World Heavyweight Champion, I don't know. It's because he almost 40 years old, which is a good thing, But I wanted AJ to be the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, but let's take things slow and see what happens, because a lot of times it don't happen the way that things don't want to happen. Because he was like, I think he won like 23 champions. I think he was in TNA at one point. He was in TNA, at one point in time. He won. He did good matches against the best of them all. AJ Styles been around for a long time. He's been around for years, TNA and other promotions I can't even think of. But he's been around since '98. Almost 20 years. Almost 20 years, 2 years from being 20. So AJ Styles is a good wrestler. He is a good wrestler. He's one of my top favorites of all time, from TNA. When he was in TNA back in the day, he was like my all-time favorite. He's from Georgia, by the way. He's a redneck, so I like AJ Styles because AJ Styles is one of my favorites from professional wrestling. With his wrestling background, he did win a match. He did beat Chris Jericho twice, and Chris Jericho beat him once. So which is good, they both beat each other, and that's it, But the match they had on Raw and SmackDown was the greatest. I never seen Fastlane yet. It's because I don't have a pay-per-view. I wish I would have had WWE Network so I can watch it. But AJ Styles put up on the show. He was at the Royal Rumble. I heard back in January 24th, I believe. But, he did a good job too. I think he got eliminated by Kevin Owens. So that's what I heard. But, AJ Styles does some good styles. He does a good job in his wrestling skills whatsoever. He does a good job on his wrestling technique. I reckon if AJ Styles becomes WWE champion, I hope he does. But if he doesn't, might as well go ahead and be an Intercontinental champion or a United States champion or somewhat. So I hope one of those will happen. I hope that he become Intercontinental champion or United States champion. I wish one of them so. But let's get on to the style. Let's get on to it. The Shane McMahon. What do I think about Shane McMahon running WWE? I don't know what he talked about Monday Night on Raw last night. What he told Stephanie McMahon said. She told Stephanie McMahon that her and her husband are tearing the company down, which is true. You follow what I'm saying? Which is true. WWE has not been the same since 2008. It hasn't been the same since. And I know it has not been the same since 2008. But ever since Stephanie McMahon and Triple H started running over, it seemed like a back hill. It seems like downhill. But don't get me wrong, Raw was good last night. When Brock Lesnar attacked Dean Ambrose from the backstage, back segment. So, before Raw went on the air, it was on the Facebook video, by the way. So if you watch it, he was attacking Dean Ambrose outside, and put him in the and start attacking Dean Ambrose like he was nothing. I wish Raw can go back to that. What Brock Lesnar did, and Triple H did the Roman Reigns on Raw last night, where Triple H was busting Roman Reigns' head to the announce table. I wish Raw could get back to that. But at the same time, but Triple H is definitely still putting the company down. We were saying it was correct, what Vince McMahon is doing and stuff like that, But I don't know who's gonna be the next vice chairman. If Vince McMahon, retire or whatever, I don't know who gonna be the next chairman. I don't know. But I hope that WWE can get better, because I don't know if Shane McMahon can run a company good or not. I don't know. It probably be the same thing in the situation. Depends on the situation, because the Raw WWE has not improved over the last, I have to say, about 7 years. No, I said about 8 years. It has not been the same. There's no blood in the movie. Blood was there last night though, which I can improve. I can improve what Triple H did to Roman Reigns. I liked it there, because we need that back in the WWE. The blood, the backstage attacks. We need that back. Instead of just circus bull crap what Vince McMahon is doing. It's not good. Vince McMahon ran the company Raw back in the 90s, where he started the company, him and his father. Vince McMahon been around for a long time. He started doing the good things back in the 90s, back in the late 90s, where him and Stone Cold was getting at it. Him and The Rock, him and it was a lot of people that Vince McMahon was getting into, especially The Undertaker back in the 90s, but Stone Cold and Vince McMahon had a good rivalry. They had a good rivalry. He spits on Bret Hart's face and calls him the Montreal screw job and all this stuff. Vince McMahon don't did it for years, but let's get back to Shane McMahon. I don't know if he can run the company good or not. I don't know, but let's see. If he can beat The Undertaker. If he can beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania 22, but I doubt it. I don't know. I believe The Undertaker gonna win the match at WrestleMania. If I want to say, but I doubt it. If Shane wins, it'll be a miracle, because Brock Lesnar, beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania back in 2014. It was WrestleMania 30 when Brock Lesnar ended The Undertaker's WrestleMania streak to 21-1. So, but The Undertaker now is 22-1. Now he got to face Shane McMahon, in the Hell in the Cell at WrestleMania, which is going to be tough, for Shane McMahon, which is going to be tough on him. But I doubt it, I doubt it if Shane McMahon wins. It'll be a miracle. It'll be a miracle to save my life. But this video is about AJ Styles and Shane McMahon. But I hope that AJ Styles can be the top runner in WWE, because I hope that WWE can boost his ratings up. I know it's low right now because of the ratings, because of the PG thing. It doesn't matter, if it's PG, TV-14, whatsoever, it doesn't matter. I love them both, but it doesn't matter anymore. Good stuff can happen in PG, and good stuff can happen in TV-14. It doesn't matter what it is. But at the same time, he need to get better with his writers. He need to be better with his writers. And Vince McMahon need to just settle down and leave stuff alone. Because Vince McMahon is 70 years old now. He's 70. He's 70 years old. He needs to leave stuff alone. Leave it like it is. That's how the ratings gonna get boosted up better. You follow what I'm saying? It's gonna be boosted up better. But let's see what it holds. Like, let's see if WWE rating goes up. let's see what it holds, because WWE has been put to the ground lately, ever since 2008, and ever since Triple H and Stephanie turned the company upside down. So I don't really care for neither one, but Triple H did a good job last night. The Roman Reigns, I can improve of doing, support Triple H what he did, but the Triple H versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania, I don't know. It's gonna be a good match. I think it's gonna be blood in it this time. I hope it does. Like it was on Raw last night. But let's see what it holds for WWE. Let's see what it holds for the WWE. Let's see what it holds. My bad. Let's see what WWE holds, man. Let's see what it does. Let's see what it's gonna do in 2016, 2017. Hope WWE can improve more better. But I think that Shane McMahon, can do a good job. I hope he can, because Vince McMahon gonna still gonna run control over him and all of that. So, but I don't know. But Vince McMahon always got to do the circus thing and all of that. Everybody want to kiss his butt all of a sudden. Which is not. It's not gonna be me that's doing that. So. I don't like Vince McMahon. I just don't like him. I just don't. So it is what it is. But I like the Raw though. But I hope that WWE can have a good run. I hope everybody saying that's the reason why a lot of people are not watching WWE anymore. It's because of the ratings. It's because of the lack of stars. The lack of writing, the lack of creating. That's the reason why a lot of people are not watching. When the Attitude Era and the Ruthless Aggression came out, everybody in their mother started watching it. Everybody started watching WWE. Back in the Attitude Era and the Ruthless Aggression Era, everybody started watching. I started watching those days. But now everybody's not watching it anymore, because there is no message, there is no creativity anymore. There is no... That ain't nothing anymore. It's all about, an act. It's all about an act in the WWE nowadays. Where you have to act on this superhero soap opera type of bull crap. That's why nobody's not watching it anymore. No adults. It's more, family friendly now. You can't really say cuss words. And all that, everything got to be PG now. You can't cuss anymore like it was in the Attitude Era, in the Ruthless Aggression Era. You can't cuss anymore. You can't really use politically. It had to be politically correct, in nowadays, in this nowadays generation. What Shane McMahon said about the generation was right. I kind of agree with Shane McMahon for what he said. WWE needs to get it together. It really does. It looked like a circus. That's what WWE looks like nowadays. Now Titus O'Neil suspended for grabbing Vince McMahon and all of this. So it's kind of like a circus. That's what WWE is. Because Vince McMahon is like making it a circus. So, but I hope that WWE gets better. I hope it does. 7, 8 years ago, it started to look like a circus. ECW don't went off. Now there's no ECW anymore. Now it's just WWE just don't bought the company, so it just don't bought the company right away. So I don't know what Vince McMahon is doing. He's been doing this for years, not caring about what somebody else wants. Everybody got tired of Vince McMahon now and stuff like that, but I'm getting tired of him too. But WWE needs to get back in shape. It really does. It needs to get back in shape. Start creating new stars, creativity. That's what I like, and artistic values. That's what I like stuff that are more artistic, and creativity. Whether it be WWE, trying to find a woman, stuff like that. But WWE needs to get back in shape, man, and start more, get more new stars, get me new product, message, artistic values. But this is Justin Williams, feel free to rate, comment, and subscribe, and add me on Facebook. I'm out. Peace.